Hi, my name is Dwayne McIntyre. I'm the chairman of the Russell County Republican Party, and this is Campaign Corner. As you all know, October 4th is coming up, and we have a mass meeting to select a 4th District Delegate for the House of Delegates. And oh my God, man, I'm killing it. I'm just getting the groove here.
Hi, I'm Todd Pillion, and this is Campaign Corner.
That's good. All right.
I'm here with Dwayne McIntyre, who's actually trying to interview me today, and he's making me look like a rock star.
Oh man. Well, I mean,
you really did just curse him by saying, "What are you? You're great at this."
Actually, I think we should just go with that.
That's fine. Okay. Okay.
So you know, here we are, Campaign Corner, and here is Todd Pillion. And he is here to discuss with us his bid for the nomination at the mass meeting on October 4th. And I guess we'll hand it over to you. First off, thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Dwayne. Thanks. Like you said, my name is Todd Pillion. I'm happy to be here doing this interview with you this evening. And I am running for the 4th District House of Delegates seat and trying to get the Republican nomination for that. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I was raised on a farm in Lee County, Virginia, which is Southwest Virginia, as far as you can go, in a little town called Ewing. I was raised on a farm there with my brother, and my parents always taught us that hard work was valued, and it was a very conservative Christian home that I grew up in, where we were in church at least 3 times a week. So my brother and my dad started us out with four steers, and 4 steers turned into 8, and 8 turned into 12, and then 12 turned into 16, and so on until we finally got about 40 in our herd. And then I sold those, paid my dad back, and paid for my first year in college. So I went to my first year of college paying my way, and then I did so well the first year that I got an academic scholarship for the last 3 years, and I went to Lincoln Memorial University in Harrogate, Tennessee. So I was still able to work on the farm all through college and help my dad. That early experience created a good work ethic, and it also created a little entrepreneurial spirit, which I've tried to use my entire life and everything I've ever done. I finished my college education there at LMU, and I applied to dental school. And I went to dental school in Richmond, and it wasn't an easy task to get accepted to dental school in Richmond coming from Southwest Virginia. When you apply to dental school there, they'd never heard of Ewing, and most of them hadn't heard of Lee County when I applied. So I told the people that helped me get accepted, I told them, and I told my professors and my co-students that before we left, they would know where Lee County was, and that Southwest Virginia was further down than Roanoke. So I became the student body president my senior year, and I helped with the first Mission of Mercy RAM project in Wise that last year in dental school, which has been a great success, as everyone knows. So as I was finishing up my dental school at VCU, I looked at my college loan bill that I was getting ready to have to start paying, and it was $116,000. So, and that was about half of what most of my classmates had.
It's about what my farm is going to cost.
Yeah, exactly. So I knew what my father had always taught me was to pay as you go. And so my brother was full-time Army National Guard. My dad had been Army, and I knew that was a way that I could serve my country and also supplement my income and get rid of some of this debt that I'd incurred. So I joined the military. I joined the Virginia Army National Guard, July 2001. Well, you and I both know what happened in September 2001. Mm-hmm. So I went from a 1 week in a month peacetime soldier to a 1 week a month wartime dentist that was preparing soldiers to go to Iraq and Afghanistan and all the places we were sending them to not only fight but to support the fight. So so I did that for the next 3 years, and I worked as a general dentist in Abingdon, Virginia, and my wife was working at the VA in Johnson City. So so I was in a general dentist office where I was working some, but I was spending more time at Fort Pickett, getting soldiers ready to go go off to war. So, and meeting a lot of soldiers that were getting ready to be in the fight for their lives, basically. So, I decided the whole time I was in practice there that I really enjoyed seeing children, and so I decided that what I should do is I should go back and specialize in pediatric dentistry. So I moved my wife, my 3-day-old son, and my 2-year-old daughter to Buffalo, New York. So yes, to a level 1 children's hospital there. Needless to say, my father-in-law was not thrilled with me because my wife is from Richmond, Virginia. So, and I'm from Lee County, and he couldn't understand why I was taking his grandchildren away from him. So I moved to Buffalo with my wife and my small kids, and I completed I participated in a residency program to try to get my specialty certificate in pediatric dentistry. While there, I got called up to go to Iraq. So I went to Tikrit, Iraq, and supported the 42nd Infantry Division. So I was there as a dentist doing battlefield medicine.
Wow.
And I met some really great people. I met some great people that gave the ultimate sacrifice of their lives, and I met some great people that didn't come back with everything they went with. And that's where I really, really learned to appreciate the backbone of our country, and that's the military. So I was over there and completed my tour, and I came back, finished my residency, and then we moved back to Southwest Virginia, because where else is there to live? So
I'll tell you, I mean, everybody's trying to get out, and I'm trying to get in.
You got it, brother. So we moved back to Southwest Virginia, to the same street we lived in 2 years before in Abingdon. So we moved back to Southwest Virginia. I bought a practice in Bristol. That practice did well, and I ended up purchasing another practice in Knoxville, and opened and bought another practice in Johnson City. So we see kids all over Southwest Virginia and Eastern Tennessee now.
So is that your sole?
That's my primary business.
So
yes,
children.
that's my passion.
Okay,
children.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so that's my passion. Because of the success of that, I've been able to get involved in some other businesses, like a Dodge dealership here in Russell County. It used to be Ken's, and now Blue Ridge Dodge. And a couple of pizza places one in Bristol and one in Johnson City. Okay. And then a catering business in Bristol as well. So I've been very blessed. And it's all come through hard work and good values that my parents taught me growing up. So.
Okay, and that's what you're bringing to the campaign, I believe.
You got it.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah, that's.
So, I live in Abingdon now. I have my wife Amanda and 4 children. I think you've got 5, right? Yeah. So I've got Virginia. She's 12. Teddy, who's 10. Henry's who's 7, and George, who's 4. And all over the 4th district, they've asked me, you seem to be really busy. Why are you doing this? And it's those kids, and it's your kids.
No, honestly that's why I'm here too. Is I just sat back, and I was a very uninvolved political person. I had all the opinions in the world about what everybody was doing wrong, and I just wasn't doing anything to do anything about it.
And how can we ever complain if we don't do anything?
Well, that's what I realized is you join this party. And you have instant access to everybody and everything. I mean,
obviously,
here we are. Me. I mean, the people I grew up with back in Pennsylvania are looking at me, going, "What in the world is he doing?" That's not Dwayne. And so as time goes on, I mean, that's just the influence you get when you get involved and you really fight for.
You become passionate about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's all for the kids. I mean, honestly, if I didn't have kids, I'd be hiding in my hole in the mountain, and nobody would know me, but I just can't do it.
And it's for the kids, for me, because I want my kids to get an education wherever they choose to go, or if they decide to not go anywhere and be educated at the school of their choice, then I want them to be able to do that. I want them to be able to get a job that they can provide for themselves right here in Southwest Virginia, so I can be with them the rest of my life if they choose to live here.
I agree.
That's what I want.
I pray for all that blessing coming down the pike. So
I want my babies with me.
Yeah.
Just like my father-in-law wanted his babies with him.
Yeah. No, I hear it, man. I moved from Philly outside of Philly. I wasn't in Philly, and so I grew up around the city a lot. And when I came down here, 2012, I went to the state convention in Richmond. I took a guy out of Washington County. I think he was 18 years old, just joined the party, became a delegate, went to Richmond. He was completely out of his element.
Right, and that's how I felt in Richmond. I moved to Richmond from Southwest Virginia, and this is my first experience with the seat, you know, of our state government. And a fish out of water is what I was, you know. And I moved to Richmond, but I realized if I was ever going to get involved in my school and make them aware of where I came from, that's the only way I could do it, is to get involved and to show them that hey, we can represent from Southwest Virginia just like anybody else can.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I think, you know, like I said, I'm trying to get in, and this place is a gem. You know, and I guess, you know, the old adage that you don't appreciate something when you have it is kind of, you know, what I see with the locals. I mean, a lot of people wish they were out here, but I'm just like, wow, you have no clue.
And that's why I'm doing that. I'm doing this so I can provide. I've been very blessed with what I've been given, and I want to make sure that my children can get a good education here, and they can come back and have an adequate income, and that they can stay here as long as they want and love it here just like I do. Yeah, and just like you do.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm here for life, so.
Yeah, well, me too.
They're stuck with me.
Me too. In this position? Yeah. In campaign corner.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll tell you what, you know, I'll be here as long as they have me, that's for sure. Right. So, is there any information you want to give our people watching, how to research you, get in online?
I have a Facebook page, Todd Pillion for Delegate. Okay. I think we can both agree that we're both against government intrusion. They're in our lives, and they're what is breaking down the small businesses that we already have, and they're what's preventing the good, stable businesses that we have in place already, like agriculture and energy. Yeah. That's what's preventing them from being successful.
So it's preventing everybody from being successful.
Man, because it's all about, you know, trickle down and making sure that if I have the money to buy produce from you, and you have the money to buy gas to get it to the market.
Yeah.
So
well, even
we all work together.
Yeah. No, I think it's all interlocking, and when you cripple one industry, you're crippling them all.
You got it.
When you are in a place like Southwest Virginia, I mean, when you cripple one industry, you're crippling all industry.
Exactly.
And you know, unfortunately, it's not just our neck of the woods. It's nationwide. I mean, we're dealing with this absolutely, you know, all over. So, you know, I guess that you know, good. You got a Facebook page. You got a website.
It's up. Yeah, it's www.toddpillion.com.
All right.
My Facebook page at current has more information on the web page.
Okay, great.
But go on there, like me. But most importantly, I'd appreciate if you could come out on October 4th to the mass meeting at Castlewood High School, and make sure you cast your vote for me.
Yep, at October 4th, Castlewood High School.
From 4 to 6 is registration. 6 o'clock is the voting.
Yeah, and I keep forgetting the 4 to 6. I've been doing that. Everybody I've been talking to. So
right.
4 o'clock registration, 6 o'clock mass meeting. You know, and if it's anything like the 38th District mass meeting that we had for Ben Chafin, it's going to be a really live time. I mean, we had a big turnout. It was an exciting time. I think we all were surprised at how much our region is really turning to fight for what they believe is the future and the path that we should be taking. So, so I thank you, Todd.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, thanks very much. And so just also remember, at Campaign Corner, we have a few campaigns also running. Ed Gillespie for Senate, edforsenate.com. Go check him out, share his page, find him on Facebook. He's around, he gets on the path, and he comes through our area from time to time. So, you know, if you get in touch with us, the Russell County Republican Party, we keep tabs on that, and you can come out. Our meetings are the 3rd Thursday of every month at the Community Center, West Room behind the Town Hall. And also don't forget to re-elect Morgan Griffith for Congress. And October 10th? What's that?
October 10th?
October 10th is my banquet. Yeah, Man, I'm telling you, man.
I got you. I got you back.
Yeah, well, you know, and don't forget, you know, RussellCountyVAGOP.org homepage, scroll down. Our banquet information is there. You can find the links, get your tickets now. We did a huge media blitz. We're expecting that our tickets are going to go fast. So if you want to be there, get your tickets now. And
Joel Salatin.
Joel Salatin, yeah, Joel Salatin is going to be there. Actually, this Thursday, 7 o'clock hour, 92.9 FM. Me and Joel Salatin will be interviewed by the George West Show. And that should be a really action-packed hour. And I appreciate you allowing me to bring that up.
Hey, man, how about it?
Yeah, so, but for now, it's Todd Pillion.
Thanks,
October 4th, mass meeting, Castlewood High School. And I'm Dwayne McIntyre, Chairman of the Russell County Republican Party, and this is Campaign Corner.